Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining this leadership debriefing. My name is Elnaz Hamidi, the Executive Managing Director at Hope Behavioral Health Center. As you know, our center is a community based outpatient mental health organization. We serve children, adults, couples, families, and the community at large. We provide trauma informed counseling, psychiatric services, crisis intervention, and telehealth services. Considering the increase in terrorist events and recognizing that mental health facilities are often considered soft targets due to public accessibility, we consider it our responsibility as organizational leaders to ensure we have a comprehensive terrorist crisis response plan in place. As a result, I will therefore present the components of our organizational plan, namely planning, partnerships, preparedness, client and staff safety, mitigation, response, and recovery. As leadership, we have collectively established the following safety goals. 1. Ensure physical safety of all clients, staff, and visitors. 2. Develop clear terrorist response protocols aligned with national emergency standards. 3. Strengthen interagency collaboration with law enforcement and emergency responders. 4. Maintain continuity of care during and after a terrorist related emergency. 5. Support psychological recovery for staff and clients post incident. 6. Reduce organizational vulnerability as a potential soft target. Our crisis plan components including 1. Planning. Planning is the foundation of our crisis strategy. Our terrorist response plan includes a comprehensive risk assessment of our physical location, identification of high risk vulnerabilities such as open lobby access, a written emergency operations plan EOP specific to terrorist threats, define leadership roles using an incident command structure ICS, clear communication protocols for internal and external messaging, evacuation, lockdown, and shelter in place procedures. Just to let you know, we review and update this plan annually or following any credible threat. The second one calls partnerships. Notably, an effective terrorist response requires collaboration. For this reason, we have developed partnerships with the following stakeholders: local law enforcement agencies, fire department and EMS, public health department, nearby hospitals, faith-based and community organizations, local emergency management agency. We participate in community-wide emergency preparedness meetings and share our facility layout with law enforcement for rapid response planning. Strong partnerships will ensure we have coordinated action instead of chaos. The third one called preparedness. Preparedness is paramount because it ensures readiness before an event occurs. We have made ample preparedness efforts as follows: annual active threat response training for all staff members, simulation drills including lockdown and evacuation scenarios, crisis communication training for the organization's leadership, emergency supply kits including medical and communication resources, secure building access controls, and surveillance systems. Preparedness also includes telehealth continuity protocols so that services can continue remotely if the facility is inaccessible. We all agree that preparedness reduces panic and increases confidence, thus making response easier. The fourth one called client and staff safety. Based on our mission statement and vision, safety is our organization's highest ethical responsibility. So, we have taken important safety measures which include control entry points with visitor check-in procedures, panic alert systems in counseling offices, staff training in de-escalation and active threat response, clear evacuation maps in all offices, designated safe rooms, real-time communication alerts via mass notification systems. Furthermore, we emphasize trauma-informed safety communication to prevent re-traumatization of clients during drills or actual emergencies. 5 called mitigation. Mitigation refers to focusing on reducing risk before an incident actually occurs. Our organization has set up the following mitigation strategies: physical security upgrades such as reinforced doors and surveillance, routine threat assessments, anonymous reporting system for suspicious activity, social media monitoring for threats, policy limiting public disclosure of staff schedules, community awareness campaigns about safety vigilance. Importantly, mitigation will help us to reduce both opportunity and vulnerability. 6 call response. Despite the strategies put in place with the aim of preventing terror attacks and events, they may still occur. As a result, we have also established a solid response strategy that guides us on what should be done. In case this happens, our response strategy is as follows: immediate activation of incident command, lockdown or evacuation procedures, depending on threat type, immediate coordination with law enforcement, clear communication to staff, clients, and families, rapid triage and crisis counseling deployment, media management through a designated spokesperson. Our response protocol prioritizes life preservation, rapid stabilization, and coordinated communication. The last one called recovery. Recovery begins immediately after stabilization. So, our recovery plan includes psychological first aid for clients and staff, trauma debriefing sessions, temporary relocation or telehealth continuity, staff wellness monitoring to prevent burnout or secondary trauma, increase and infrastructure repair coordination, community healing forms. Recovery is not only physical rebuilding, but it also involves emotional and organizational restoration. As a mental health organization, we are uniquely positioned to lead community trauma recovery. As intentional leaders of this organization, our role is not only operational, but also ethical and visionary. In times of terrorism threat, people will look up under leadership for calmness, clarity, confidence, and competence. Consequently, we are committed to fostering a culture of safety, preparedness, and resilience. Through strategic planning, strong partnerships, proactive mitigation, and compassionate recovery efforts, we ensure that Hope Behavioral Health Center remains a place of healing even in the face of terrorist threats. I will close my presentation by thanking you all for your commitment to safety and to the well being of our community. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.